Welcome to Chase Talks. My name's Chase, and today I'm bringing you 3 more episodes with our Kanto Starter Team in VGC 2018. Now, just as a quick recap from the end of last video, I did switch Blastoise to being a Choice Spec set, Hydro Pump, Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse. The moveset hasn't changed. It's still 252 special attack, modest nature. Just got rid of all of its speed, put 244 of that into HP to make it tankier, and 12 of that into special defense. So Blastoise is way tankier than it was before, and it's going to have higher damage outputs with the choice specs. I kind of ranted for a little bit at the end of that episode of how I didn't think Blastoise was kind of doing what I wanted it to do, and it has been disappointing me a little bit. So this is kind of my last-ditch effort to make something out of the Blastoise. Alright, so now I'm going to cut the video until we are in our first game of the day. Alright, hopping into our first game of the day. We have a definitely not Mega Gyarados, a definitely not Mega Venusaur, definitely not Mega Scizor, a Florges, a Mandibuzz, and an Alola Marowak. I actually really like I actually think I really like my son this game. And I really want to see what my new Blastoise does this game, because I didn't get to use it yesterday, because I decided to change it as the last thing I did in the video. So, I don't like leading my son and Blastoise. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lead my Sun core. And because if it's a Z bounce Gyarados, if it's like a Flying Z, that could be unfortunate. But I'm going to put Donatello in the back. Then I think the last Pokemon on my team is going to end up being a Zuko. I'm going to get really hard-walled by Florges if he decides to bring it. But I feel like Arcanine has the ability to do really well this game. So he does lead the Gyarados, which I was scared about. And he actually leads the Mandibuzz. So Intimidate goes off. Intimidate doesn't matter. I have 2 physical attackers. I'm just going to go ahead and set the Sun, Protect, and I'm going to... If he Dragon Dances here and I Protect, that'll be bad. I think I'm going to Bloom Doom the Gyarados a lot. Yeah, I'm going to Bloom Doom. I'm going to set the Sun. I'm going to Bloom Doom. I feel like this is a risky play. But we'll see what happens. So I protect my Sun here, so he does actually have the Hydro Vortex. That goes off. That does no damage because I protect, so he was actually a Z move. Gyarados. Bloom Doom goes off. That does a lot of damage, but it does not kill. Now, it's going to definitely outspeed me in the Tailwind, which I'm scared of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Donatello, and I'm going to go for a Giga Drain in the Gyarados slot. So I thought that he could Tailwind there. I wasn't really worried about him Tailwinding. So Waterfall goes into Blastoise. Blastoise tanks that like a champ. Blastoise, you're so tanky now. He actually goes for a Snarl, which hurts both my Pokemon. Both of them get -1 special attack. He could -1 special attack me into oblivion. But we're going to see what I can do with this Choice Specs. I'm going to probably fire off a Choice Specs Ice Beam into the Mandibuzz slot. Unless he brought Mega Venusaur, he doesn't have a good answer to Donatello on his team. Mega Venusaur is really his only answer to normal Blastoise, so he does actually bring the Venusaur. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually... Should I Ice Beam? I actually want to switch into Zuko here. Get off my Intimidate. And I want to Hidden Power Ice into the Mandibuzz slot, and we'll see how much damage that does, because there's nothing that Mega Venusaur can do to my Venusaur. The Intimidate's going to go off. It is going to Mega Evolve. So we're going to take a Hidden Power Ice there. That does no damage. Ooh, and he actually Toxics and sets up Grassy Terrain. That's pretty interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Flare Blitz into the Venusaur slot, and I am going to switch into... Donatello. Or should I just Flare Blitz, Hidden Power Ice? Did no damage. I need to get rid of my special attack drop. So I'm going to go ahead and Flare Blitz, and I'm going to switch into Donatello. So Snarl goes off. It actually misses my Zuko, which is good. Sludge Bomb goes into my Zuko slot. That's going to do a lot of damage, but I'm going to get my Citrus Berry. Flare Blitz is going to go off, and Flare Blitz does so much damage. That was actually the last turn of Tailwind, which is good. So I'm going to be able to take out the Venusaur with the Flare Blitz here, and I'm going to Ice Beam into the Mandibuzz slot, because he's probably going to try and reset his Tailwind here. He's probably going to protect, reset Tailwind, so he doesn't protect, and I end up taking out his Venusaur. I'm going to lose Zuko here, but that's not a big deal. That did a lot of damage, even at -1. Am I going to die to Toxic? I am going to die Toxic. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the Sun. So his last Pokemon's Alolan Marowak. I'm a little bit scared about that Alolan Marowak. I'm going to Overheat here. Or not Overheat. I'm going to Heat Wave here. And should I go for another Ice Beam? I want to be able to switch. I'm going to go ahead and switch back into Blastoise because I want to be able to change the Hydro Pump. So Snarl's going to go off. That's going to put both my Pokemon -1, which is unfortunate. It actually crits my Venusaur, but I don't think that matters. So Shadow Bone's going to go into my Venusaur slot. That's going to take out my Venusaur. So now I'm going to switch into Blastoise. I'm going to go ahead and Heat Wave again. And I'm going to Hydro Pump into the Marowak slot. I might be able to live a Shadow Bone. I have a lot of HP investment. I don't know how much it's going to do to me. So he does Snarl. Puts me at -2, which is super unfortunate. So I'm going to Heat Wave again. That does KO his Mandibuzz, finally. I get rid of that thing. Oh, and I barely live. Please land the Hydro Pump. Please land. And the Hydro Pump takes out the Marowak. Oh, I was so afraid I was going to miss there. I was so afraid I was going to miss. GD to my opponent, though. Tanky Blastoise has done so much more work. The Specs Blastoise really just won this game for me. I was really worried because I was gonna lose to Marowak if I died to that Shadow Bone. So yeah. I was trying to think of anything that I could have done better this match. I definitely think I made the right call switching and sacking my Venusaur there. If I would have Ice Beamed again, I would have been. I would still live the Shadow Bone, but I would have been stuck in Ice Beam, and I would have had no way to KO the Marowak, and I would have actually been at -2 instead of just -1. So, or actually, did he put me at -2? I actually think I ended the game at -2. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I took a second Snarl there. So I killed that. I killed it with Hydro Pump at -2. I had 60% of its HP. So yeah, Donatello really put in the work this game. Alright guys, I'm going to cut until we are in a second battle of the day. Hopping into our second battle of the day, I'm facing off against so much Dark, Ghost, and Psychic that it's going to blow your mind. I'm facing off against a Togekiss, given another fairy, a Tapu Lele, which has swept me before, a Hydreigon, definitely not Mega Alakazam, a Aegislash, and a Landorus-T. So I am worried about this team. And I really wish I had a fairy where I could also use Charizard, because I really think Nimbus is going to, which Nimbus might actually just scare away him from bringing Hydreigon. He might not actually bring Hydreigon against it. I actually think that Charizard Blastoise could be a good lead. Why do I like that lead? Why don't I like that lead is a better question. Battletoad in the back, and I'm going to bring Zuko as my third Pokemon. I want another Fire type. I'm bringing 2 Fire type because he has the potential to bring 2 fairies. So I was worried about the Tapu Lele for sure. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to Protect. And I'm just going to go straight for an Ice Beam on his Hydreigon. Ice Beam should take out his Hydreigon. And I can't Protect, otherwise I'd double Protect, because I think he's going to go for a Shattered Psyche. Oh, so he Thunderbolts me. And what's he Z-Power into? He Z-Powers into my Charizard. Oh, if he would have went for a double, he would have killed me right there. That was scary. I'm going to lose Donatello this turn. I'm I'm going to definitely lose Donatello this turn. Because Charizard, I don't think outspeeds either of them. I'm 158 speed. 161, 165. Yeah, I don't outspeed either. I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave here. And I'm going to switch into my Zuko. You know what? I'll Ice Beam, just in case the chances. So he actually goes for a Thunderbolt. I lose Charizard there. And he goes for a Draco Meteor. Oh, I don't lose Charizard. Nice. Good job, Charizard. Wow, that Heat Wave did a lot of damage. That's perfect. I'm going to switch to my Battletoad here. Because Venusaur can really put in work. Cool. So I'm going to Overheat again, and I'm just going to Sludge Bomb the Tapu Lele slot, so the Overheat gets off on Alakazam. So he traces my Chlorophyll, which sucks. Oh my god! The fact that he randomly got Chlorophyll, he had a 50% chance to not trace that ability. Oh man, that was so lucky. That was so lucky. The fact that he got that, that's crazy lucky. I'm gonna Extreme Speed the Alakazam. So he actually expected me to attack. The Extreme Speed's not gonna probably KO. Oh, because I'm in Psychic Terrain. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was in Psychic Terrain. Oh well, I couldn't have won that game. I can't believe that I couldn't have won that game because he was traced into my Chlorophyll. I can't believe that he had 50% chance to get Drought or Chlorophyll and he got Chlorophyll. That's so unfortunate that he traced the right ability. Dang. Yeah, that's super unfortunate that he traced the Chlorophyll. Oh well, GG to my opponent. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I could have done better that game. I definitely I didn't need to lose Blastoise that early, but I kind of had to get a safe switch on Venusaur. But yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have done after he traced my Chlorophyll. I just don't think there's anything I could have done to win that game. Besides stalling out my own Sun, but I had 2 turns left of Sun, so I couldn't have stalled that out. I would have had to get double protects on both my Pokemon to stall out the Sun to get rid of his Chlorophyll. But yeah, since he got that Chlorophyll, and he got the Chlorophyll boost immediately, so he outsped my Venusaur. That's so unfortunate. Alright, so I'm going to cut until we are in our... I don't remember what game that is. I think this was our second game. Yeah, this was our second game. So I'm going to cut until we're in our third and final game of the day. Alright guys, welcome to our third and final match of the day. We are facing off against a definitely not Kommo-O Z, a Rabombi, a Kartana, definitely not Mega Blaziken. I almost said Blaziken. Flaming Blaziken, Blaziken. Lolamola and a Raikou. It's cool to see a Lolamola and Rabumbi on this team. I'm actually excited about that. I think that my best option here is just to go ahead and lead Sun and Venusaur. Because that actually puts a lot of pressure down on this team. Even though I'm afraid of getting the Kommo-O Z, because if you get Kommo-O Zs, then I have nothing to stop that. So I actually think I'm going to lead Blastoise and have Venusaur and Arcanine in the back. So he does have his Kommo, and he actually has his Rabumbi. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Heat Wave, and I'm going to Ice Beam into the Kommo. We'll see what happens. If he goes for the Kommo-O Z, I could be in a bad spot. But I don't want to repeat what happened when I faced Sinjin Park's team, where I just kind of got wrecked. Ooh, so I do bring it down to a Slash, and whoa, it's actually a Dragon Dancing set and a Quiver Dancing Rabumbi. He set up on both his Pokemon. Did he expect me to protect there? Because I didn't. I KO'd his Kommo-O. Oh, double setup. That blew my mind a little bit. So he could discharge here. I think I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave and an Ice Beam into the Raikou. I guess I could switch into... What? I could switch into Zuko here? But I feel like my safest play is to just I'll just go ahead and double into the Rabumbi slot. So he does switch out into Blaziken, and he protects. So I did go for a Heat Wave here. Heat Wave is actually still going to do 50% to Blaziken. That does a lot of damage even to Blaziken. I'm going to Heat Wave again, and I'm going to Ice Beam again. You know what? I'm actually going to Heat Wave, and I'm actually going to get the Intimidate off. So I'm kind of afraid of this Blaziken, what this Blaziken can do. I don't think Rabumbi has anything that can hit Charizard, even Quiver Dance, for enough damage to take it out. So Intimidate goes off. That puts his Blaziken, Mega Blaziken, too, at -1. He's actually going to Baton Pass these stats into Raikou. Ooh, that's a little scary. So Knockoff gets rid of my Citrus Berry. That's unfortunate. So, wow, and I don't knock it out. That sucks that I don't knock out the Blaziken. I'm just going to Solar Beam. Or you know what? I'm going to Overheat into the Raichu. Whoa. And I'm going to Raikou. And I'm going to Extreme Speed the Raikou. Extreme Speed goes off. That crits. That does a lot of damage. Thunderbolt. He actually Thunderbolts my Zuko. And he dies because he's Life Orb. So I'm actually going to Overheat the Blaziken. I'm going to be at -1. Oh, from 0 to 5% damage. Or I'm sorry, from 0.1 to 4.1% damage. The screen definitely said 0 to 5, but the chat says something different. But yeah, so his only Pokemon left is Rabumbi. I got to go into my Donatello here. I'm just going to go straight for the Overheat and the Hydro Pump. And, well, I guess I'll just go for Ice Beam, just end it. Heat Wave goes off. That ends the game. GG to my opponent. And, man, that first turn, though, when he double set up, that was definitely my, that was definitely put me in a really good place. Like, if he wouldn't have Dragon Dance turn 1, which I wonder if he had the Kommo-O Z, because we didn't see a Z move. Unless his Z move is on, like, his Kartana. Because he's Focus Sash Rabumbi, so his Kartana can't have Focus Sash too. So his Kartana might have been his Z move user. But we didn't actually see what item his Kommo-O had on it. So his Kommo-O could have not had the Z move on it, but he could have tried to like Dragon Dance and then Z moved. Like Dragon Dance expecting me to double protect to knock out the Z move, to get rid of the Z move, and then he would have Z moved to the next turn, gotten the Omni boost, and been at +2 attack and +2 speed, though the clanging scales, the Z clanging scales wouldn't have done that much damage. But I kind of think I set myself up in a good place. That Baton Pass Quiver Dance, I think, was a good play. The weird thing was that he, like, brought in his Raichu, brought out, had his Raichu leave, and then Baton Passed, and then brought out the Blaziken, and then Baton Passed it in the Raikou. That was kind of an interesting play. Because he still had the attack buff, so like he could have Baton Passed the attack buff into his Mega Blaziken. But yeah, so that actually brings us 2-1 on the day. So we did a lot better today's episode comparatively to yesterday's episode. I don't even want to think about yesterday's episode. I got stomped. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. And next video will probably air a new team. I'm not sure. It'll either air a new team or we'll have our final episode of this team. But until next time, this is Chase, signing off.